Hey YouTube, it's your boy Sophisticated Chaos. This time coming to you with a One Piece Chapter 996 review. And we are still on the road to 1,000. That's right, everybody. 1,000 chapters is coming up really soon. We're going to go ahead and jump right on into this one right here. A whole lot of content. Oda, he's not letting up on the pen on this one, everybody. He is really not. And I'm really enjoying this. So, to start off the chapter, we have Otama. I know at the end of the very last chapter, we were talking about Otama. She showed up when we did our review, and she was on the dog. She came and saved Nami and Usopp from the situation when they were going against Page One and Oti. Well, we're piggybacking on that, and Otama, she basically shows up on the battlefield prepared for war. Not only did she come with her dog, she also brought the baboon from the very beginning of the Wano series. I know you guys remember. It's like the samurai baboon. He had the sword. And he's spending off against OT and Page One. And OT and Page One, they have a little comedy going where they're arguing about who's going to, chase after her or, fight the baboon and fight the dog. And they're wondering where the baboon and dog comes from, because I don't think they ever seen these things before. Basically, Nami asks, Otama, how did you even get here? You just pop up out of nowhere. You're a kid, you're on this battlefield, what's going on? And she rode onto enemy's battleship. She hopped on and hitched a ride and come over there to Onigashima. And she basically tells Nami, hey, chill out, relax. I may be a kid, but we got this. We samurai. We here for war. And I like that. I liked it a lot because I like how One Piece fleshes out the children and everything. They're not just weak characters or anything like that, and I just talked about this last week in my last review with Chopper and how everybody tries to perceive him as like he's just a pet or anything like that, but he's really like the ship doctor. They play significant roles, and I like the role that she's playing right now. She come on the battlefield, and I'm still waiting on her to use her chibi dangos, to take control of more of the devil fruit. Is they smile users? Yeah, smile users. Sorry about that. So afterwards, they get out, they get away. Old 10 Page One, they're going to chase after them. End of that story. Next, we get over to Yamato and Momonosuke and Shinobu. And they're up against Sasaki. They're on one of the floors. They're battling it out and everything. And Yamato's holding it down. She's getting shot up with like a bunch of bombs and everything. These guys, they got like riot shields, and she's getting damaged. In my opinion, it looked like significant damage too. And right now, Yamato is trying to protect Momonosuke. She's not just trying to let Momonosuke just get away, or because Shinobu's basically telling, Yamato, go ahead, run away with him, take him with you and get out of here. And, Yamato's like, no, I'm following the orders of, Kozuki Oden. She's basically feeling like she is a samurai of the Akazaya Nine. And yeah, she's proclaiming herself as a samurai. And I did see in the panel, Shinobu basically asked if she was as a samurai. And basically, Yamato stood her ground again. And she's really a great character right now. And I'm really liking what was going on with her. She's not backing down. She's fighting for the cause. And she's sticking to her word. In the middle of all of this, one of the numbers, they're running up. You can hear them in the background, the ha-cha-cha, ha-cha-cha. And we get Franky. And Momonosuke calls him for Nosuke. But Franky's running up. And, before the battle could really even get to sue between Yamato and Sasuke, and I don't want to miss this point. Yamato was actually looking like she was in the middle of a transformation. I don't want to speculate and say, oh, she's going to become a dragon. But, how hereditary lines work. If she's Kaido's son, daughter, whatever you want to call it, she might be a dragon. But I would prefer for her to be like an Oni or something like that, because they do look like, like kind of like demon-like Onis with their horns and everything like that, and, the whole purpose of Onigashima. But she basically is transforming, and she stops her transformation once she sees Franky. It's like a distraction. She's like, oh, it's Franky. Yeah, he's got the, how many million berry? I think like 86 million berry bounty, she said. And Franky's like, oh, well, who are you, You know who I am. You know all this information. And basically, the number, he comes in, he swings his weapon and everything, and he destroys and shatters the floor. Everybody falls through. Yamato's saving Momonosuke in the process. You know, as they're falling, Frankie's basically, you know, like questioning Yamato, you know, like, you know, still who are you? Want to figure out. She basically says to, you know, like Luffy put her in charge of taking care of Shinobu and and Momonosuke. And Frankie was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, if my captain said do it, then shoot, go ahead. Did what you got to do. And I'll stay here and hold my ground. So in order for them to get away, Frankie stands back and he's going to fight. And I'm assuming he's getting ready to fight Sasaki. Because Yamato, as she's falling, she says, I should find a way to thank Frankie. And in order to thank Frankie, she sends out this cool looking move. She already has the Thunder Bagua, but it's some type of arrow type technique where she swings her little club that she has, and it sends this big old energy wave, and it hit the number in the chin, knocks him clean out, gone. I don't know if he's dead. I don't know whatever it is, but he's gone. He's out. He's out of the picture. So right now it's looking like just like Frankie and Sasuke. So they hit the floor, and Yamato's on her escape route with Momonosuke and Shinobu. Just like there's more than one way to get away, and they didn't think that the floor was going to be the easiest way out, but now they got it. After that, we get to see something that I've been wanting to see, or a certain someone that I've been wanting to see. Trafalgar Water D Law, or D Water Law. Everyone say it. It's too many different translations on that. He striking down one of Kaido's men, is appearing right now in front of a poneglyph. He's having flashbacks of him and Corazon, conversation between them, a flashback of him and Robin, a conversation between them. They're talking about the Will of D. And this is what we've been trying to get to. We want to know. We want to know what the curse is behind the Will of D. What's going on with it? Why are they so, you know, in battle with the Celestial Dragons? The past, the history behind it. It's interesting to me. And I'm glad that we finally get to see something about that. But about the poneglyph, that's a normal poneglyph. And Law is looking for the road poneglyphs, what are the red ones. And he says, okay, this is not a red one. Wrong one. I gotta keep looking. He's like, I'm gonna find out. You know, I've come to my conclusion of what I want to do going forward. I want to find out about the Will of D. And I like this because they even mentioned about the fact, you know, with Robin saying that Luffy really doesn't care about the Will of D. But Law, I need you to dive into this history. If you got to work with Robin, even if you got to find a way to transport Robin into that room where that poneglyph was, so we can get some more lore about that poneglyph. Because I know you're searching for the road poneglyphs, but she can read them. She can read them. And I like this a lot. I like this a lot. And after that, we pan over to Kid and Killer. They're on another floor. You know, these guys are fighting. They're trying to survive. The war is still going on. Killer is basically slicing these guys up. I like it. He's doing his whole fwa, you know, his laugh. It's crazy laugh. You hear an anime adaptation, I love it. It's like Joker levels from Batman. But Kid is basically collecting a lot of weapons. He's asking Killer, is this enough? Is this going to be enough? I mean, Killer's like, well, let me think. You asked me that question. We're getting ready to fight one of the strongest pirates in the world. No, it's not enough. It's never enough. We're going to need every bit of this stuff that we can get. So Kid's like, oh, I love that answer. Let's go. We ready, man. We really good up there. We ready to beat this dude down, man, you know? So even though I know for a fact, you know, because Kid already up to like, what, 1 or 2 L's from Kaido. Well, Kid's collecting all his weapons. He's basically trying to become like this big old Gundam mobile suit is what I want to say. He's taking people along with him as well. I like the magnetism power that he has. It's pretty cool. It's a good devil fruit. After that, we get over to another panel of the Akazaya 9, the samurais, and Kaido. Kaido's basically fending everybody off. It starts off and shows him beating down Kinemon. Kinemon hits the ground. He's bloody, battered. You get to see like silhouettes of all the other ones. Denjiro stabbing Kaido in the side. Kaido basically just tanks it. And mind you, this is not the dragon form Kaido. This is just regular human form Kaido. He's shrunk down. And he's a little bit, you know, stronger in my opinion when he's in his regular human form. I don't know if it's because he got more mobility or, you know, there's more techniques that he knows or whatever it is. There's a hybrid form. Or even if the form of a dragon is not a devil fruit after all. What if that is just a beastly transformation that he does? Who knows? Speculation. We're going to see soon. We're going to find out all of this information soon. So he's basically beating down the samurai. They're out of the picture at this point. I don't know what's going on next or how it's going to go on, but I can basically see the samurai losing this battle. Chapter 1000. I'm going to predict it. I'm going to predict the death of the samurai in Chapter 1000. And I feel like Luffy's going to finally reach that floor, see these guys laid out, battered, destroyed, and Luffy's just going to lose his stuff. I see it happening because this is Kaido. After where we get Big Mom. Big Mom is riding on her homies. Is it Prometheus and Zeus together? I don't know. It looks like it in the panel. It looked like it was Prometheus and Zeus together. She was riding on these guys, trying to reach the top. Everybody was like, oh, wait, Big Mom's on the way. Big Mom's coming, mess everything up again. Nah, she basically just told these guys, I ain't worried about y'all. I got bigger plans. The person that I want, or the person that I need to see, is on top floor on that roof. She says she needs to get up there to Kaido. She's on the way. She's on the way. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm hoping for a betrayal between Big Mom and Kaido. I'm hoping for it. It'll be great storytelling. Come on, Oda. Give me that betrayal between Big Mom and Kaido, because I'm tired of people crapping on Big Mom. She's smarter than everybody makes her out to be, and I really feel like she has a plan here, and I feel like there's a reason why Perospero joined back with her after being in that alliance with Marco and canceling out with Marco. And last but not least, at the end of the chapter and last the final panels, we get to see the new big three, as everybody keeps saying. I don't want to call it that. It's still always going to be Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji to me. But it's Luffy, Jinbei, and Sanji, and they're fighting off a bunch of these Smile Devil Fruit users still. They've been doing this for a lot of chapters lately, and they're trying to reach the top. I think they're on the second, third floor, or no, they're on the second floor. They're trying to reach the third floor, and basically, Sanji's observation hockey kicks in. Yes, and he hears something that sends chills down his spine. He asks these guys, "Hey, do you guys not hear this? Y'all don't feel this? Y'all don't hear it?" Sanji has PTSD. From whoever this person is, he has PTSD because it is really bothering him. And judging by the laugh and by the dialogue that we got to see in those panels, we might have some Revolutionary Army members there, everybody. Right there on Onigashima. We might have Ivankov and the Kamabaka Kingdom. We might have all that here. And if that's the case, with everything, it could be Black Maria. Who knows? Who knows? I have an idea. I just feel, I have this strange feeling in my heart that it's Ivankov. And if Ivankov is there during this war, after being there during the Paramount War with Luffy, and everything that's happening now, you got Marco out there as well. It's epic. Oda, I give this chapter a 10 out of 10. I loved it. I loved everything about it. You touched base on a lot. Otama, you're giving her a bunch of character development as well, making her not just seem like some just random kid who's helpless. This, that, and the other. She says she's a samurai. She come to battle. I like Yamato using this new technique, protecting Momonosuke. Basically, not acting like she's Odin, in my opinion, anymore. Frankie popping up. He's Cyborg Frankie. He do what he got to do. He's going to say today, I want to see the fight between him and Sasuke. I need to see Sasuke in battle. He's been put to the side too much already. He's an interesting character to me. For some reason, he's interesting. Law and the Poneglyphs, love it. Love it, love it, love it. More of that. I need more of the Poneglyphs. And the Will of D. Kid, I like to see him anyways, man. Yeah, this guy, it's like Generator Rex from the old Cartoon Network series. I just love it. His whole power and everything. Him and Killer. Killer's just different. And after the anime adaptation of Killer, I just fell in love with him as a character. Kaido, knocking out the, Big Mom, Luffy, Kamabaka Kingdom, anything, man. Oda, you're just dropping too much, man. I can't take it. I can't wait for the next chapter. It comes out November the 29th. Chapter 997. We're still on the road to 1,000, everybody. So, 3 more to go. I hope everybody liked this video. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell for notifications. Guys, we are here. We are here. This is the war. We are here. All right, man. Wear a mask. Stay safe out there. Love you guys.